in München davon profitieren. Vielleicht lassen Sie auch Fragen, die wir dann noch zu beantworten bekommen, von Chikara Sekita. Er möchte uns nämlich berichten, wie eben Value Management genau in diesem Bereich eingesetzt werden kann und wie wir damit ein Geschäftsmodell entwickeln können und wie wir das Ganze nachhaltig gestalten können und wie wir eben halt da auch die gesamte Methodik sinnvoll einsetzen und nutzen können. Der Sekata ist von der Ausbildung her, hat er studiert im Bereich Tourismus und hat dort einen Bachelor of Sightseeing. Und sein beruflicher Werdegang hat er allerdings im IT-Bereich begonnen, also eigentlich ein komplett losgelöster Bereich. Wir hatten im Vorgespräch kurz darüber diskutiert, sein anderes Standbein, sein anderer Bereich, den ihn interessiert hatte, und war dort Business- und IT-Consulting in dem Bereich tätig, und seit 2018 ist er eben auch President and Consultant at ACT Institute, auch eben einem Unternehmen für Business- und IT-Consulting. Und unter anderem, ich denke wahrscheinlich hauptberuflich und nicht nur alleine, beraten Sie eben halt auch Sportvereine, um das Geschäftsprozess bei denen auch nachhaltig zu verbessern. Ich bin gespannt auf Ihren Vortrag.
Thank you for your introduction, and I would like to thank VDI for this opportunity to present today. My presentation is a methodology for evaluating and improving value of sports business applying VAVE. This presentation shows a way of thinking about improving sports business by using VAVE techniques. Okay. Let me show you the agenda of this presentation. My presentation is divided into these 6 sections. Okay. The first item I'd like to discuss is today's sports business background and issues. These are 4 issues to consider each, following by background information. The first, there is no method to quantitatively evaluate the value of sports business. In particular, no method has been established to quantitatively assess non-financial values. And the indicators for measuring value is not standardized. The second, lack of a point of view to optimize the entire sports business. One of the major reasons is that there are multiple stakeholders of each business domain in the sports business. Especially in Japan, the stakeholders of each business domain are completely separated. For this reason, in terms of team management in the sport business, almost teams are deficit. The owner company or affiliated companies barely maintain team activities by compensating for losses. Team management is completely of affiliated companies, so it depends on their business situations. Third, the stakeholder doesn't want to have responsibility for the athlete's career, including up to the second career. They should follow the athlete's career within the framework of the sports business. That's because about 90% or more athletes are worried about their future career and continuing training with prospects. Fourth, in the sport business, there is a need to instill corporate governance as well as general companies. Especially in Japan, the Tokyo Olympic will be held in next year. Increasing value in the sports business is an urgent issue and a great opportunity to start raising issues and making improvements. Using FAST, I analyzed what kind of feature sports business had. The characteristics were extracted not by simply representing by FAST, but by comparison with general business. This slide represented general corporate business and sports business on one FAST. The essential process of business are common. Only customers and the products or services are different. In each business process, the meaning to achieve the function is only different. In this slide, shows as detailed FAST diagram of sports business. Each function is defined in Japanese language in this slide, but what you want to see is that it's classified using 3 colors. As you can see from this first, sports business consists of 3 types of elements. This circles. 3 types of the elements: business operation, team operation, and facility operation. Business operation includes ticket sales, broadcast rights management, sponsor contracts, and so on. Team operations refer to team management, such as team strengthening and organization, player or athlete training, and so on. Facility operation refers to eating and drinking in the facility and events at the facility, and facility maintenance and management, and so on. It differs from general business in that the 2 areas of team operation and facility operation are related. And it's also a feature of the sports business. In order to improve profitability, each part needs to be enhanced with functions other than games. Sports business had to achieve the following functions on the critical function logic path and specific secondary functions. And then, based on these functions, I created a list of metrics. It's about 200 metrics are set in this list. The degree to which the functions shown in FAST diagram can be achieved is the value of the targeted sports business itself. This list is used to grasp the current evaluation value of each indicator. Then, using the performance grade method shown in the next slide, calculate the evaluation value of should be of the targeted sports business. This will reveal the functions to be improved to what it should be. I will explain performance grade method to build should be model in the targeted sports business. Performance grade method is a technique for quantifying the degree of achievement of functions and for setting the evaluation value of each function. Qualitative function evaluation is also possible, and this technique is applied to the evaluation of the degree achievement of quantitative functions and qualitative functions in sports business. Performance grade method has 5 steps, which use 3 matrices. This method can measure the degree of value before, improvement, and after. First step, determination of indicators to achieve the functions. When analyzing sports business, this is prepared in the list shown in the previous slide. Second step, definition of the performance grade of the indicator. This step is also provided in the list shown in the previous slide. Third step, selection of performance grade of functions. After this step, we have to set up according to the target business, sports business. Fourth step, determine weight of each function. And fifth step, calculate the degree of value. These steps use 3 metrics shown in the following slide to calculate the degree of value for the should-be model, which can be used to prioritize and identify targets for value improvement. The matrix above is for definition of the performance grade of the indicator and selection of performance grade of functions. The matrix below is for determining weights of each functions and calculate the degrees of value. This slide is. And then next slide. This matrix can be used to prioritize and identify targets for value improvement, calculate value by evaluating both cost and function. For each function, identify the function. We want to increase the achievement level and the function that is throwing more resources than necessary. And then we can improve those functions in development phase. And this time, I introduced the techniques using function analysis with fast diagram for evaluating the value of sport business and identifying the target of improvement and prioritize improvement. In general, also in sport business, VAVE techniques, especially functional approach, is useful to create and finding new solutions in order to match customers' requirements with optimal cost. Okay, thank you very much.
So, vielen Dank. Auch hier waren keine Karten nötig, um die Disziplin des Vortragenden bezüglich der Zeit einzuhalten. Sind denn Fragen vorhanden? Ist ein Mikrofon vorhanden? Wir haben eine Frage, aber kein Mikrofon. Da vorne in der Ecke.
Hi. Chiquera, thank you for a very clear presentation. My question is, did this approach help the business to come to market more quickly? The first sale, did it speed up their time to come to market and make sales? Did it increase the revenue for the business and bring in the revenue more quickly?
Yeah.
Could you explain the speeding up of the business to bring in the revenue?
Maybe you can say it in a bit different way.
I'll ask the question again. The sports business wishes to be a success.
Okay.
It wishes to be a success quickly. Did this approach help them be a success quickly?
Okay. This method need a long time period because there are many kind of problems they have. So we can get small effect, quick effects. We can get small effects quickly, but if we want to get big effort for using these techniques, so we need middle or long term.
Maybe.
Is that answer? Clear?
Maybe we can put it the other way around. How long did it take to do this project complete?
How long how long? Depends on the targeted sport business or their organization size, but 102 years needed, I think.
And maybe you know simpler projects which were not used with value management, and how long does these projects normally take, so that we can calculate the difference? I think this is a bit the direction of your question. Is it really faster with value management?
It's not different normal project. No, me. No, it's not us, right?
No, maybe if it's a bit faster, or if it's clearly faster to terminate the project, and as well you have the revenues faster, so you have the profit.
Yeah, we have the many small projects. We have to do many small projects, and we have to do big, large project at the same time, I think.
Okay, I think we maybe there's another question at the moment. So, wenn nicht, würden wir Ihnen herzlich danken. Thank you very much for the presentation, and as well for your little toy, maybe. Thank you very much. And the next presentation, you all know him.